An interesting matchup here between two people who are looking to find their footing. One who's been here for a while, and one who's looking to shine.
Making his way to the ring first, hailing from Catskill, New York, weighing in at 99 kilos, his bad intentions, Patrick Fitzpatrick.
The man with the finest mustache in all of Phoenix Pro Wrestling, Patrick
easily.
Fitzpatrick.
I mean, who's this competition? Like, now Aaron Sky, Sparky. That's it.
I bet Donovan could do one.
That's slim competition. Fitzpatrick is ahead of him by a mile. Not even close.
You have to like what he brings to the table, though. Kind of one of those roughneck guys.
I like it.
Brings a lot to the table.
And his opponents.
But the man he's facing tonight, I'll tell you what, we've been impressed with him.
It's true.
And this is going to be kind of a showcase for him. Can he take that step up?
And his opponent making his way to the ring from right here in the Phoenix Theater, weighing in at 213 pounds, he is a member of the Fallout Boys, Ezra!
Yeah, you know, Ezra is, as Donovan said, member of the Fallout Boys. Much more, I think of him much more as a trios and tag wrestler. And so this is kind of going to be fun to see him in a singles match, branching out more into singles, because Patrick is more of a established singles guy.
The other two members of the Fallout Boys will be half of the four-way ladder match that is still to come later tonight to crown the first ever PPW Cruiserweight Champion. Now Ezra, a little bit too heavy for the Cruiserweight division, just by a few pounds though. But this should be interesting because, as you said, Ezra, he's really been somebody in a tag or six-man scenario, as you mentioned, that is kind of, he's actually been kind of the powerhouse of the Fallout Boys.
Yes, I mean, yeah, he is the largest member and kind of the base of the Fallout Boys. So it makes sense for him to branch out. And this is just kind of by circumstance due to the other members being in the ladder match for the Cruiserweight belt. So I'm glad it's happening. I'm looking forward to it.
Meanwhile, you know, Patrick Fitzpatrick, we've seen him in tag team matches, in singles matches. But he's also somebody that we've seen grow with confidence in recent shows. And I'm kind of waiting to see what he does, as he's very adept around the ring, as you can see. Knows where he is at all times.
Yeah, and he's like growing up his look a little bit. You know, he's got the professional socks and high boots now. Right. He's got the trunks.
One thing to keep in mind with all these wrestlers here in Northern California is that a lot of them have spent time with Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, for sure.
And you're looking at a guy like Fitzpatrick, who probably patterns himself a lot like a guy like Thatcher and other guys, trying to become that type of guy for PPW, that guy that you really...
Yeah, there's an opening for a guy like that. We could use a guy like that on, and so if he sees that in himself, that'd be great.
A guy who's look at headbutt right to the collarbone. I'll say this about Patrick: he'll use anything he can.
Yes.
To strike down his opponent.
Exactly. Oh my God! There's already a guy wearing an "I Hate PPW" shirt in the front row.
Well, there's three of them.
Oh, come on.
For those of you who missed earlier tonight, we had a changing of the guard for the PPW Tag Team Champions, and well, the guys who now hold the belts are Sparky Ballard's fearful team, the Freaks of Nature, Jekyll the Jester, and Drake Frost, and they're over in the crowd. We might have to get a camera over there. Selling I Hate PPW shirts. As Fitzpatrick with a nice snap suplex there to Ezra, and a hook of the leg and barely two. Yeah, we already seen a handful of people over there buying those shirts. They're starting to crop up
quicker than I was hoping they would.
Unreal. And people are now walking across the arena to get it. And there's a Hangman's neck breaker. Number 2. attitude.
If Fitzpatrick's been able to tie up Ezra when the action gets close, Ezra can go on flurries, but Patrick's really good at grounding things and getting it back into his control, his speed.
And this is where Fitzpatrick has the advantage, is we really haven't seen what Ezra's had to do in a singles competition.
Right.
In those matches where you have a tag partner, you only need to maybe hit one move, and then you can go get a partner, and he can take the brunt of it, right?
Yeah, this is a lot more bell-to-bell consistent work.
He has to not only find his way back, but keep that going. And how do you do that against a guy like Fitzpatrick, who, while he hasn't been as successful on the win-loss record as he wants to be, he has at least that track record of knowing how to grind somebody down.
Right.
And that conversion from tag to singles, I think he's done a good job with.
Yes. Yeah, he's hung in.
Here's Ezra trying to kick up, and look at Fitzpatrick smartly waiting, grabbing a waist lock, and now, oh, look at the rotation on that belly-to-belly.
Man.
1, 2, and Ezra just gets the right shoulder up. Normally, you see a couple different types of belly-to-belly. You kind of see the overhead style.
Sure.
You see, look at this. We see another person over here with an I Hate PPW shirt.
Dude, they're all getting spots right in the front.
Look at them. They're taking pictures.
Look at that. There's so many people back there. Oh, this is awful.
This is terrible. Ezra, half-hat suplex. And a kick to the head. And now this is where Ezra has to make do here. He normally can go get a tag. Can he do it himself from this position? He definitely did enough to get himself a breather, but now what did this look like for him? A swing, a wild one, and Fitzpatrick has it by the jaw! And he's going right upside Ezra's face with those open hand slaps. Oni rules. And a back elbow. Ezra weathers the storm. Oh, he almost missed on the Irish whip there, but is able to hit a European uppercut. And now he's going to try and go corner to corner. A third time. Now Fitzpatrick over the top.
Got him that time. One too many.
Ezra is on the apron, though. He might be looking to spring in. Oh, and he got a European uppercut.
That hit him right in the lower chest, kind of, so you know, kind of take the wind out of you.
And now he's going to try and light up Fitzpatrick with these roundhouse kicks to the chest. Misses wildly with that kick. Schoolboy, no. Ezra, Shining Wizard. I don't know how much he got.
Kind of grazed, but it was part of a tiring sequence, so Fitzpatrick is down.
Oh, but he just gets
done.
the shoulder up, yes. The crowd, I've been looking at the crowd. They've been looking over. Frost and Jekyll's taking pictures, selling shirts with Sparky Ballard. And Fitzpatrick catches Ezra and plants it with a spine buster.
Nice.
And now Fitzpatrick, he thinks he's got a plan. He's going to go up top? What? What's he doing?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Fitzpatrick go up top.
He's gone for the big elbow.
But I like it. I like the aggression, but
Ezra,
tough choice.
With another European uppercut. And he's got Fitzpatrick. Oh, Fitzpatrick got the eyes. He got the eyes of Angel. Sits out. Ezra, he's going for the cover. Angel, though, he got a rake in the eye. He should be pinned right now. And Ezra's wondering what the heck just happened. Checking on the official. Angel having his issue. Oh, well, that's not legal. I don't care what you're doing. Fitzpatrick, pile driver. Oh, man, that was nasty, and that is going to do it.
Wow.
And your winner by pinfall, Patrick Fitzpatrick.
He didn't even come down straight down. He came down at like an angle.
Yeah, he went in crooked, which is tough.
But that's why they call him Bad Intentions. Just when he thought that Ezra was about to finish him off, It wasn't correct. It wasn't by the rules.
No.
But he got his win, and that's all that matters. And it's a win for Patrick Fitzpatrick.